Have you ever stopped to think about whether your life is following some kind of pre-written script or if you're the one actually holding the pen? Well, today we're going to explore the powerful theories that try to map out this incredible human journey of ours, from our very first steps to our final years. So let's start with a really big question. Think about your own life story for a second. What are the key ingredients that make it yours? Is it the DNA you were born with? The choices you've made along the way? Or is it the world you happen to grow up in? These are the huge questions we're going to dig into.
For a long, long time, people saw life as a pretty straight road with predictable stops. But modern science, it's basically thrown that old map away. The new one is way more complex, it's dynamic, and best of all, it hands you the keys. You're the one in the driver's seat. Okay, let's begin with the very first attempt to chart our lives. Just think of it as the old map of human development, a really simple but foundational kind of blueprint. This life stage perspective was almost like a checklist for life. You hit a certain age, and you were expected to have checked off certain boxes. It was all very neat, very tidy, and for a while, it was the only map we had. Let's take a career, for instance. According to this old map, it was a simple three-step dance. First you explore, then you establish yourself, and then you decline. A simple one-way street with no U-turns or detours allowed. Of course, we all know life is so much messier than that, right? This rigid model just couldn't explain the person who starts a brand new career at 40, or goes back to school at 50, or completely reinvents themselves at 60. It was definitely time for an upgrade. So, out with the old map and in with a new one, this time from the world of psychology. This version starts to color in all the rich, complex details of our own inner world. The lifespan perspective was an absolute game changer. It basically said, hey, wait a minute, growing up doesn't just stop when you turn 18. It's a lifelong movie, not some short film. And the really big idea here is plasticity, which is just a fancy word for our incredible ability to change and adapt at any age.
And this is where it gets really interesting. Life isn't just a straight line of things getting better and better. It's more like a dance of gains and losses happening at the same time. You might gain incredible wisdom at your job, but you might lose the ability to pull an all-nighter like you used to. It's this constant trade-off, a beautiful, messy balance.
But here's the thing. We're not just islands floating around. Our inner journey is massively shaped by the world around us. So now let's add the social landscape to our map. The cities, the cultures, the times we live in. This is where sociology comes into the picture. This life course view is all about context. Think of it this way. You can't really understand a single tree without looking at the entire forest it's in. The year you were born, the people in your life, the big world events, all of it leaves its fingerprints all over your personal journey. Here's a perfect example. Think about becoming a parent at 20 versus becoming a parent at 40. It's the same event, but it creates two completely different universes, doesn't it? It's just a powerful reminder that in life, timing isn't just a little thing, it's pretty much everything. Okay, so we've got the inner landscape and the outer world mapped out. But a map is kind of useless if you don't know how to use it, right? So now, let's add the compass and the steering wheel. This is where you become the navigator of your own life. Motivational theory is all about that fire inside us. It says we're not just passengers along for the ride, we are the pilots. We're the ones who set the destination, navigate through the storms, and we have this incredible power to find a new route when the old one gets blocked. This theory really boils down to two kinds of power. Think of it like this. Primary control is when you decide to push that giant boulder out of your way. Secondary control is when you realize, hey, I can just walk around it. One changes the world to fit you, the other changes you to fit the world. And let's be really clear here. Using secondary control isn't about surrendering or giving up. Not at all. It's a strategic retreat. It's about saving your energy and your spirit so you can fight another day, maybe on a totally different battlefield. It's about playing the long game. This table is basically a fantastic playbook for your goals. When you're all in on something, you use primary control. You put in the hours, you ask for help, and you use secondary control to keep yourself motivated. But when you hit a dead end, that's when you have to switch gears. You use secondary control to let go, to protect your heart, and to clear the way for whatever your next big thing is. All right, let's bring all these ideas together. Let's forge them into a practical toolkit that you can actually use for navigating your own life's journey. This is where it all connects. The action phase model sees our lives as a series of quests. We pick them, we pursue them, and yeah, sometimes we have to abandon them. And our choices are often shaped by these things called developmental deadlines. You know, those moments in life when certain doors start to close and others swing wide open. The secret sauce is this simple 3-part cycle. Step 1, choose wisely. Pick goals that actually fit the season of your life. Step 2, commit fiercely. I mean, really give it your all. And then step 3, the one we so often forget. Let go gracefully. Know when to walk away so you have the energy to run towards something new. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? Letting go isn't failure. It's a strategic pivot. It's actually an act of courage. It's you taking back the pen and starting a brand new chapter in your own story.
So we've basically thrown away that dusty old road atlas and upgraded to a smart, dynamic GPS. It's a system that understands your inner world, the landscape around you, and most importantly, it remembers that you are the one who gets to choose the destination.
So here's the final thought I want to leave you with. This isn't just some abstract theory, it's an invitation. It's an invitation to look at your own life and ask, is this the right goal for me for right now? Because at the end of the day, you hold the map, you're in the driver's seat, and the open road is calling. Where to next?